We are back. NV UYU. NV disappointing thus far. UYU a massive 2-0 edge. NV, can they survive frequency?
Well, not the best start.
Oh.
Yeah, again, I mean, I just look at the frequency pick. I know there's scrims, but you can obviously see what's going on. I personally believe NV, when you look at the core three that won the title last year, world champs, they were a very coordinated team.
I've been in this situation before, too. I think it was like Denial, Mind Freak, Pro League qualifier. It was three frequencies in a row. Mind Freak had to get out of it. Lost all 3 frequencies.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago, but I remember it because it was 3 frequencies in a row.
Yeah.
And now NV find themselves in a similar position. Will they see a Hacienda? 5 life advantage to UYU. So far, so good defensively. Nice shots from Gunless, but the insta-trade there from Saints as they regain some semblance of control. The first capture point might get through as Aches will be able to finish that. To see how quickly it started to move as 3 more players funnel in. A is now cruising through. The problem, though, you're down 8 lives. The good thing for Envy, though...
They're not even a cap this. Yeah, the retake is here. You had 1 player push all the way through the spawn as well. That was classic, so he's set up for that kill.
That might have just lost them round. Because if they close that out,
there's a chance.
You can get 1 good break, right?
Yeah.
1 good break, but now you're going to have to expend more lives to get 1 point, and then you're toast.
Well, you can see what UYU is doing. They're just trying to punish a spawner over and over and over again, just to... They don't have lives to spare, and well, that's exactly where you want Methods with an ICR.
A clinic from UYU in the round 1, 17-5. It's a life advantage as Methods snapping all over the map, and then the shot melee with the ICR. Envy embarrassed in round 1 as they get smoked.
No, I would actually like to ask JP and see like sort of defensive round percentages versus offensive round win percentages on Control. But this might be the only one that has an offensive win percentage in there, like the favor. It's close to 50-50.
It would make sense, just
right,
due to how small the map is.
I mean, Arsenal, no way. It's Gridlock, no way.
And it's the size of the map and really the fact that both points are at the 50-yard line, right? Like you don't have one favoring the defense. It's got to be. Yeah, I don't know the exact stats, but there's no way it's not. Although we did just cast the Seaside with three offensive victories.
So what, UYU, if they win, they'll play LG, right? Or no, they'll play the winner of E6, EG, okay. Which, man, I mean, talk about that bracket. Like, both those teams are solid in E6 and EG, and then if UYU is playing like this to get in, some tough games.
EG's up 2-0. It'll be LG midnight, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Once again, opening break. All UYU. They go they get 5 kills, they lose, what, 2 players?
Nice
Blast,
nade.
yeah, nice little combo there with the Maddox and the frag grenade. His teammate in front will drop, so he's still got some work to do on this side of the map. Gunless gets Envy back into the mix as they're going to be able to start to apply pressure to this position, but as soon as I say that, Gunless gets caught in the back. It's Decimate that has to do the work with the SOG. Blast back in and dies to Decimate as he floods on forward. Envy have got to do what they can to bring this a little bit more square in the lives department. They're doing just that.
A nice hold, but you've had 1 player on this A zone the entire time. So you have 2 ticks at A and 1 at B. And you have the life advantage, so things are looking pretty good. And it looks like Envy's just going to give this up. They're going to play around the B zone and try to get some map position, and they're going to be able to do that.
Problem is you're going to have to survive a solid, what, 3-4 good pushes at this point. The time's not of the essence. You have 2 minutes. You don't even think about the clock.
On here it comes towards the flank. Classic able to find 1. That's 3 dead right now for Envy. And this is the scary part. Somehow Classic is able to stay alive. There's just 1 player left inside the UYU pipes area. That's going to be Gunless. But he gets dropped in. Now UYU, they can stack it. Yep.
Classic just going to back it up. Back it up right now. I was going to say, please get the point. They didn't quite finish the second tick yet.
Looks like they were just worried about the push that comes on in. And yeah, that's it.
I think if he just stands in that a little bit more, they probably get the second point, right? I mean, it was damn close.
Yeah, we'll see if that bites them in the butt later on.
Well, it looked like
round.
Classic was like trying to back up into it, but like still stay on the pipe, and he just I don't know. Feels like they would have had that if he just stuck it. A nice frag grenade yet again from Blast. 4 life advantage for UYU as the next push is about to come in. Saints then wrapping from mid-map, nearly gets caught, somehow stays up, gets hit though as he's trying to heal, so he never gets the heal off, somehow gets away with a kill through that, but now the live's just about square as Envy goes 3 for 1. This will probably be the last team push from UYU.
Trying to find an opening. What are they going to end up doing? Looks like a couple of players going to drop bottom ladder.
You have Tempest, but I don't know if it's not a great spot.
Yeah, right. These rounds have been so, well, that first round was just so quick where you don't really have a specialist.
Blast is 17 and 9. That's why he does. Phantoms.
I thought that was going to bounce to him, but he's able to stay alive. Now you can punish Ace. You can get him in that spawn trap. You see him and Phantoms ready for it. Or Methods and Phantoms. But Ace is able to win that as he has some help. So now it's 6 versus 5. And Envy have done a solid job so far locking down just this one zone.
And you see 2 players just watching this flank. They knew Phantoms was in their lobby. They're ready for it. He can't be the first guy to go. It's like you need your team to win through mid-map and then
That's
open
another
it.
nade, right?
Blast is going to get in. Nice shots, but Ake's able to get away. He goes to finish it, and then he's going to get caught out. Ace gets the kill. 3 are going to drop. 4 are going to drop. 2 left for Envy. It's just Decimate and Gunless. They have to get back in. They don't have it stacked. They're just playing around the kills. They're not going for the objective. Gunless gets 1 before he drops. Now it's Decimate. 1 versus 3. Sog in hand. Second bit of progress now in for UYU. Decimate's going to go. Decimate finds him waiting. Round to UYU. And what looked to be a sensational hold for nearly 2.5 minutes from Envy.
That's what happens though, right? Like it only takes one break on frequency. Well, heck, any map. Especially when it comes down to a 5 versus 5 scenario.
And I just don't think they were expecting 2 to fly in from mid-map.
No, I don't think so either.
Like usually one player holding there. I think both just made the play. I know we were watching like the back pipes push, but I think the 2 from mid are really the ones that did the damage.
Blast having a big game, 19 and 9 from him. Man, everybody contributing. Like, there's not one person you can really point out.
And look at the specialists they're going to have to close this out. Like, they're going to have everything but vision. And on the other end, what are you going to have to combat this?
Ace is 6 and 15. This has just been a terrible series for Ace.
Terrible year, really, with how they've been performing.
More machine out.
You know, specialist. Try to make an impact early.
You can see the trophies on the ground. He's trying to find anything he can, but that gets shut down.
So for the first time really in this map 3, a good opening from Envy, right? You get 2 bits of progress. You have a 1 life advantage. Finally, you don't get smoked by UYU off the rip. This looks to be a very early B capture, and this should absolutely be a round for Envy.
Are they going to finish this, though? Are they going to finish this? It looks like Envy, they backed on up to stop the spawn kills going down, and they don't have B yet.
Because if you get that, you finish it there, you likely win this round, right? And then if you're UYU, I'm thinking, screw it. We lost this round, hold on to our specialists, just smoke them on the offensive end. But now you're right back into it as you get that hold. So they're going to throw the TAC-5 right into the mix. You still have the grab slam. You still have the Tempest on Blast when he comes back off spawn. Phantom's opting to push this out. Nice little slide and challenge, and gets away with his life. Only 10 bullets in the clip. Will that be enough to finish the kill? It'll be more than enough. And now a 4 life advantage for UYU. Envy's next push coming up.
That's desperation mode. Desperation time now for Envy. You have to use your specialist. Blast able to connect with his, able to finish 1 kill. Does that chain to the second? No, but that player was down for a while. So now a 7 kill lead and snaps on Ace. Ace might get back up, just kidding. See you later. 28 seconds left, an 8-kill lead for UYU.
And now what's scary is if you go for a point, you have the grab slam. Oh, I think he just went for it. I think I heard him go for it. He went for it, but is it going to matter? Is Blast is hitting every shot from his Tempest, gets the heal off, almost wins the gunfight as well, but the trade should be there instantly. 25 seconds to work with. You've only got 8 lives if you're Envy. Your tournament hopes, your playoff hopes, you're watching them disappear before your eyes as UYU have dominated this Envy lineup.
Envy brought it back a little bit, and looks like UYU is actually going to give this up. So it's going to be 1 push for Envy with only 8 lives left. You have Grav. You're very close to Vision. You have War Machine. You almost have TAC-5. You would love to get that Vision Pulse on Decimate.
You want to know what's interesting? If UYU win this, it's been all Division B teams eliminated.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, there was that discussion of which division's better, right?
At least in the playing bracket right now, it's been all Division A.
Well, in UYU, you can see they have 2 players trapped right now. They're winning all the gunfights, so now
they got to use everything versus 5. They got to use everything. That's what's so scary. You have to go for it all right now because you're down 2-0. 4 versus 9. Can Decimate get a streak maybe? That could be the saving grace. There's the lightning strike. He's going to have to use it immediately. So they were all about to push him. That was going to funnel them into bottom steps. Decimate gets 3 behind it. Snaps onto the 4th, and it's a round win for Envy.
They just, the specialists lined up, right? I mean, they had the specialist. They had to win the round. Decimate with a huge play, but just the fact that he gets that vision pulse. But UYU, they had a couple of players trapped in the base.
That lightning ended up being so big. What an individual moment there from Decimate. The tail end of that round is Envy alive to see another round. And that's an example of life frequency. It's tough. I mean, you had double the live count really for UYU throughout a lot of that. Well, not double, but you're up 5-6 lives. But it doesn't matter in the end of things. Is Envy able to get the stack? Decimate makes the play. Silly uses his grab slam right away to try an entry. They go 3 for 3, at least in the opening moments, over towards A. 1 player left there will be Aches, who's trying to get something going desperately. He's pushed up to 10 and 20.
And they know he's the only player at A, though, so they're just going to stack the site now. Decimate trying to work top middle, but has to wait for his teammates. Going to pick up the ICR, will allow them to help this, win this 1 versus 1. Tag 5 in, trying to wallbang Methods. Methods able to get away. So 2 ticks are in now. They're going to try to retake A. They might do it behind the nade of Aches, plus you have Gunless in the spawn.
Gunless gets caught, but staggers it for a moment. Now they call in the Hellstorm, so you see all those arrows just running back. And now you've got a good bit of map control, at least on the bottom side of the minimap for Team Envy. That's going to kind of force UYU to push towards B, so that's why you see everybody else on Envy go stack the B site. They know they've got that side locked down, but then the 2 players that were pushed up both get caught. So suddenly now the point at A is going to be where all the emphasis goes for UYU, and you only need 1 more tick. You saw what Envy was trying to set up. Unfortunately, the 2 players got smoked that were pushed up on that side.
Yeah, Methods did a great job with the ICR to get him out of the base, right? I mean, he finds the 2 kills that get them there. A zone, now you can just focus on B. So a big play for Methods, having a great game, 21 and 13 from him. Now, how do you play this? We saw UYU in a similar situation. It came down to that last push. They were able to clutch up on, but a similar situation where it's tied in lives, a minute 20 to work with. You have to get this B zone.
This one-on-one here continues to go down. Now they both get a bit of support. UYU pick up Gunless at their side elbow, which allows them to move up. Nice stun though in from Decimate. He's going to challenge behind it, but unfortunately Bremy gets flanked from bottom ladder. It's Blast, who's had a fantastic game at 30 and 18, finding all the kills. Silly does what he can to slow it down for UYU with his pair. Aches with another frag grenade through as well. Methods has Tac 5. You've got Vision Pulse available on Phantoms. Envy had to use everything in the last round. It was the prior round that UYU got to throw a lot of their stuff in, so the specialists come up a little bit earlier for them. Tac 5 going to come in. The second one from UYU. 10v6 now. UYU can close it out here.
Have the specialist grab slam in from Classic. He's going to push on up, and Envy, well, we'll see you at Champs because your run is done here. At least we're in Miami and you can go enjoy the beach.
Yeah, you got the beach and some sunshine, but from the Call of Duty standpoint, the struggles for Envy continue. Yeah, God, there were people that thought this would be a closer series than many expected, but I don't know if anyone saw UYU coming out with a 3-0.
Well, yeah, I mean, people thought it was 50-50, or yeah, it heavily favored Envy, just due like how we saw UYU a couple of weeks ago. But in UYU, everybody contributed though, right? Like it was a team effort. I mean, you had a couple of breakout performances in the hardpoint and the control, but there was nobody who was getting smoked or didn't play well. Just it felt like they were playing as a team.
It's weird because, like, you know, I had mentioned how it's the Division B teams getting knocked out. I guess if I would have thought about it, you would kind of favor Division B because they got the week with the SOG. Oh no, it was the crossplay. What am I saying?
Yeah,
it's the crossplay, so it's not as big of a deal. But that's just, it's interesting to see how it's breaking down. Is UYU now? Do you just say that's just a flat, rough Envy team, or you think UYU has a chance to make a run here?
I mean, what UYU will play
EG probably.
Or I mean, I think from what we saw, they could take him. But I still, from step one, I look at Envy's just map pace, like 3 frequencies in a row. I'm not sure how it got there, but that's a map where the talent of UYU, you can see it, can easily just show through.
Saints had a hell of a map. To kick things off, Blast was a monster there on the map 3.
Oh, so EG 3 out, okay.
All right.
So we have our round 2 matches. So it's going to be UYU, EG, Midnight, LG.
Well,
those will be coming up next.
I think a lot of people, myself included, thought, I know I said Envy on Trading Shots because I wanted to be different, but EG, LG was where I was leaning, and it looks like that might be what it's set up for. We'll take a look at our remaining schedule. So on Bravo coming up next is going to be LG Midnight. Got to favor, I would think, LG massively in that one, but Midnight, maybe some momentum behind that reverse sweep they got going late in that series versus Elevate. Hopefully for them, maybe LG cooled off a little bit in this downtime, because LG was looking very, very good in the respawns. But
that was a fast series, so not a lot of breaks.
Yeah, well, that's going to do it for us here. That is going to do it for Envy's hopes of Miami. Is they're gone from the picture. UYU get through. They'll keep moving on the play-in bracket. We'll be back with more matches after this break.